Our new initiative at Cru Houston is Leader Impact. Leader Impact is a growing movement to help marketplace leaders explore the relevance of faith in God in their professional and personal lives. We kicked it off at the Downtown Leadership Forum in December with Jeremy Moore speaking. From that lunch, about 70 people indicated they would like to lead or participate in a group. So we have started and continuing to organize Leader Impact groups as a result. The co-leaders for one of the groups is Phil Pace and Cedric Berger, and this is what Phil had to say.
You know, leadership is a topic that a lot of people have an interest in. It was super easy to get the group together because Cru had already solicited indications of interest from a whole room full of people, and so people had self-selected if they were interested in a study on leadership. You know, by the time Dennis had sort of coordinated all that, there really wasn't much to do other than send out a welcoming email and say, here's when we're going to meet. I think the topic is perfect to segue in to reach some seekers who might not be interested in another study of Jesus, but are interested in a study of leadership and where that can take you right back to what biblical leadership looks like. So I think it meshes well with that topic. The interaction in the group has been great. There's generally kind of an age group, I would call it 28 to 40 maybe, so, and there's similar industry exposure, so I think people are relatively comfortable with everybody that's in the group, and we've had good participation and we've had good contribution from pretty much everybody in the group. It's been fun. The material that Cru created, which I guess started with a group in Canada, is fantastic. So a study guide with some questions and just to help you through the topic. What I've enjoyed most is just meeting people. I like people, and I would have had no way to contact the different people in our group because they're from 5 or 6 different firms, and yet they raised their hand and showed an interest in leadership. And I think in general leaders are open to the notion that they want to pay it forward. So how do you do that? If you create a group like this, you can pay it forward, and I think I'm learning as much from the people in the group as they're learning from Cedric and I would submit. I love having a co-leader, partly because I've known Cedric for 20 plus years, and he's awesome. If you think about it, you get different perspectives, you get different experiences. Different personalities are going to mesh with different people in a different way. And so that's just invaluable in a group for continuing a conversation and having a dialogue. And as a bonus, I get to spend time with somebody that I greatly admire and respect, and it's really been fun. You definitely should consider leading a group because Cru is going to make it easy. They're going to help source the right people. They're going to have materials that are professionally prepared. It's actually a great sort of framework to carry on a discussion and meet some people and pay it forward.
I think just on the lines of leadership, and that's what this luncheon is all about, we have different concepts of leadership, I think. What is a true leader? We often think of someone that's very authoritative, has many people reporting to them, maybe a general barking out orders, a football coach, screaming at his players, something like that. But I would just say that I learned a little bit more about leadership about 30 years ago, and that was the day I actually accepted Christ as my personal Savior, and learning more about Jesus and His life and why He came here. He came to die for us, obviously, but He also came to serve us and show us how to serve others while we're here on earth. And so that other type of leadership is called servant leadership. We don't really, kind of hard to think of those two in the same sentence, but that's really what Jesus wanted us to do, was to serve each other. You don't have to have people under you. You don't have to bark out orders. You can be a leader and influencer. And so that's kind of what I learned from leadership.
Let the darkness fear. Show your mighty hand. Heal our streets.